Have you ever had that dream? The one where you just walk outside and pick fresh, amazing vegetables for dinner? Vegetables you grew with your own two hands? It's such a lovely idea, isn't it? So let's get into it and figure out what it really takes to make that happen.
I mean, just look at this. This right here is the goal. That perfect snap of a fresh pepper, the taste of a truly ripe tomato. It's just on another level. This is way more than just food. It's that amazing feeling of nurturing something from a tiny little seed all the way to your dinner plate. It's health, it's flavor, and honestly, it's just pure joy.
Okay, but I get what you might be thinking. It feels like a pretty big jump from this beautiful picture to actually getting your hands in the dirt, right? That journey from I'd love to have a garden to I have a garden can feel a little intimidating. I mean, you start looking around and you see these lists of award-winning garden tools, and they're talking about things like a 60-volt top-handled chainsaw that can just tear through 14-inch hardwood. And you have to wonder, do I need that for a tomato plant? Or how about a giant backpack leaf blower that blasts air at almost 200 miles an hour? It's really easy to feel like you're totally under-equipped before you've even planted a single seed.
So you're left asking yourself, do I really need a professional-grade pole saw and all this other gear just to grow a few radishes? Honestly, it's enough to make you just throw your hands up and head back to the grocery store. But, and this is the really good news, you don't. You really, really don't. The actual barrier to entry for starting a beautiful, productive vegetable garden is probably so much lower than you imagine. Let's break it down.
And here's the first big secret. Your most important decision has nothing to do with tools at all. It's all about your space. Before you even think about buying a single thing, you've just got to decide where you're going to grow.
And for a beginner, there are two fantastic, super simple ways to go. You can start with a basic container, a pot. It's perfect for a balcony, a patio, even just a sunny spot by a window. Or you could build a simple raised bed, which gives you this nice, manageable little plot of land right in your own yard.
So let's think about that choice for a second. Containers, they're amazing if you're tight on space, and they give you complete control over your soil. Raised beds, well, they're great because they're easy on your back, they warm up faster in the spring, and they make maintaining good soil a total breeze. There's no wrong answer here. The best choice is just whatever fits your life right now.
Okay, so you've picked your space. Now we can talk about tools. But trust me, we are not talking about chainsaws. We are talking about the absolute bare-bones essentials you need to get planting, like today. Yep, that's it. I'm serious. This is your entire starter kit. You need a hand trowel for digging those little holes for your seeds or starter plants. You need something to get water to your plants. A simple watering can is perfect. And a good pair of gloves to keep your hands happy. That's it. 3 things. That's all that stands between you and your garden. Now, if you wanted to get just one little upgrade that makes your life a whole lot easier, you can think about a watering wand. It's basically a stick that extends your reach, so you're not straining your back to water plants at the back of a raised bed or up high in a hanging basket. It's a simple, affordable little thing that solves a real problem. No intimidation necessary.
All right, you have your space, you have your very simple toolkit. Now we get to the really exciting part, deciding what you're going to grow. And the key here, especially when you're starting out, is to go for some easy wins, to build up that confidence.
So based on advice from the experts at the UC Master Gardener program, these 3 are just fantastic choices to start with. Leaf lettuce is so cool because you don't have to wait for a whole head to grow. You can just snip off the outer leaves as you need them for a salad. Radishes, they give you that almost instant gratification. They are one of the fastest things you can possibly grow. And spinach is just a powerhouse of nutrients that actually loves the cooler weather.
So you see what happened? You've connected a simple space with just a few essential tools and some really easy-to-grow plants. And what's the result of all that? Well, you've come full circle. You're right back at that beautiful dream we started with.
And this quote, it just says everything, doesn't it? It's not about having the most expensive stuff or the biggest garden. It's about taking that one small, simple step. It's about reconnecting with your food, with nature, and with that quiet, amazing feeling of accomplishment. When you strip everything else away, the chainsaws, the blowers, even the trusty little trowel, the single most important tool you need to start gardening is your enthusiasm. It's your curiosity, your excitement. It's just you deciding to give it a try. So really, the only question left is, what will you grow?
Don't wait for the perfect set of tools or the perfect time. Just start simple, start small, start today. What are you going to plant?